How's it going, everybody? We got early access again and I can show you a little bit of the new arena mode. I'm not going to bother with this simple tutorial. I think everyone who's watching is familiar with the basics. And I'm also not going to spoil the rewards. Just know that you get something for completing them. So we're going straight into the actual training arena. Like in custom games, you can pick an opponent and its level. Same goes for the map. I'll leave it to you guys to discover all the little surprises on these maps yourself. All I can say is, it's worth having a look around. Once you're loaded in, you have multiple new menus in the options. The first one we're going to take a closer look at are the arena settings. The options for the character stats are pretty self-explanatory. You can turn off damage, stamina, revenge and all that. The three last options are the interesting ones. Attack stats display both damage as well as the stamina values for each move for both characters. You've already seen that way back when they first showed us the new arena. Move validation will give you an audio and a visual cue if you successfully perform the move. I'll show you how to change those in just a bit. And the timing feedback is an additional little UI add-on that shows you when to parry, counter guard break and all that. I have it enabled in all clips so you'll notice right away. Next are the opponent settings. I'll show you multiple examples later on, but here's just a quick overview. You basically have 4 options. Right now with custom moveset and no move selected, the bot behaves like a level 0 bot. You either have him follow you around or stand still. Then you have the presets. In Warden's case, those are 2, the crushing counter baiting or the 50-50. And then you can also just select the bot level you chose when you initially selected the character. But back to custom movesets. As you can see, you have a whole lot to choose from. And you can combo those as you see fit. As you can see, I didn't select any moves, so the bot simply behaves like a level 0. In the top right you see the move validation options. If I perform something successfully, the game rewards me with a ding. Of course you can change those as well. In the moveset tab you can select up to 4 moves that are to be displayed. A really nice new feature now is that you no longer have to restart the training mode when you want to switch opponents. You simply select change opponent and you can immediately spawn a new one. Changing the bot's level works like that as well. Just turn it on in the options and you're good to go. But let's get into a few concrete examples of what you might want to practice. First one is going to be the oh so dreaded Warden Vortex. You simply select the preset in the options and then you can practice rolling away from it. This is just riveting gameplay, man. Okay, but in all seriousness, there are useful presets as well. As we saw when they released the Season 4 duel statistics, Lawbringer seems to be an issue for a lot of players. You can now practice against this shove mix-up. And if you cannot find something you're struggling with in the presets, you can go into custom movesets and select what you need. A simple example is the parry timing of Zerka's zone. As you can no longer just mash the button, you might need to get the timing down. So simply select the zone attack and the bot will continuously perform that. Have the move cooldown box checked or he will spam himself out of stamina. This way you can also practice parrying the move on the second or third or even first hit. I'm sure you remember the devs saying that they changed the way deflects work against these multi-hit zones. I can also use this to showcase another option with the custom moveset. With this change, you can now choose at what moment in the deflect you perform your punish. So what we do is add dodge in the bot's move list. This makes him dodge all attacks you throw at him, as long as he's not in recovery. The Zerka dodges my Hurricane Blast, which I did after deflecting the 4th hit. Now I start the punish after the 3rd deflect. This way I trade 1 hit while in hyper armor, but it guarantees the full punish. The same principle applies when you enable the bot to parry everything. You can test punishes and see whether those actually work. I've shown you this in my Berserker punish video, but here it is again. A light parry against Shugoki with his hyper armor up allows you for light riposte and a top unblockable. With the bot parrying, this might also be a good time to show that they actually fixed the last unparryable move in the game. Berserker's reverse zone now functions like a normal attack. I've clowned around with it for a bit and the bot got it every time. And they also seem to have narrowed the hitbox. The only option that I felt was missing is an out of stamina mode. So if you want to practice those punishes, you need to trick the bot a little bit. For normal throws, you simply let him throw heavies and you need to uncheck the move cooldown box. Now you can easily parry him into out of stamina state and then throw him. For out of stamina parries, it's easiest to let him do zone attacks and then you parry again.
Take as many of them down as you can.
I hope I gave you a good idea about what's possible with the new arena. If you have questions, just let me know, I'll try and answer them as good as I can. There's definitely a lot more to discover and I'm sure pretty much every player will find a lot of value in this new arena, be that simply in testing combos or practicing against mix-ups. Here's hoping they maybe even expand it to multiple opponents, but what we have right here is really nice work from Ubi. Thanks for watching guys, laters everybody.